I got the Platinum Trophy in SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. PSN Profiles gives us a 3 out of 10 for difficulty and an average time completion of 10 hours. Unfortunately, I got it done in 12 because I was just dawdling around trying to do stuff and dying all the time. But yeah, this game is very easy. It's one of the PS Plus games a couple of months ago, and I decided to finally get into it. I've been on a SpongeBob craze recently, so this is a perfect time to do this. But yeah, there's only 2 steps for this video. It's a very easy game, as I said. So step 1 is complete the story and any pickups along the way, which is pretty much all of them. Then step 2 is to get the rest of the collectibles, which is the socks and the golden spatulas, and to do SpongeBob's Dream World, and that'll be it. That's the platinum. So yeah, if you do like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and leave in the comments a platinum video you want me to do. I'll put it in a wheel and I'll spin it eventually. I don't know if it'll be before or after Jedi Survivor comes out, but we'll be doing it at one point. So yeah, leave those suggestions in the bottom, because your suggestion could be a platinum video. So yeah, enjoy. The first trophy we pick up in this game is Time for Tutorial. Is to collect everything in SpongeBob's house, which is the shiny objects, and going through every single door and getting. There's 1 spatula and there's 1 sock. This wasn't too bad. We're just here in SpongeBob's library, just getting the remaining shiny objects and the sock. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
There's a sock. I'm guessing I have to jump on top of this. Oh, there's a timer. There we go, time for a tutorial. Collects everything in SpongeBob's house. Okay, that's the first trophy to get us underway. After that, we're going to Squidward's house for a trophy which I quite like, is Are You Ready Now, which is talk to Squidward 10 times. He does get very annoyed at this, which I find very funny.
You're in my luck.
Number 9. There we go. Are you ready now? Talk to Squidward 10 times is SpongeBob. Throughout the game, you play as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. All 3 of them have their own trophies, which is to defeat 100 robots with each character. You can easily farm them out of these duplication trons, I think they're called. And yeah, it's pretty easy. This one's for SpongeBob, and the next one will be for Patrick. There we go, Sponge Smasher. Destroy 100 robots as SpongeBob. Just thought I might as well just get this one out of the way at this bloody D1000 thing. It just keeps producing robots. Whoa! There's a good way to farm these bloody coloured things. Shiny objects. There we go, Star Smasher. Defeat 100 robots as Patrick. Nice. We only have to do it once more with Sandy, and then that's all the character one's done, I think. We get to the top of the mountain for our first boss fight of the game, which is the Jellyfish King. We need this Donny to get the jam, or whatever it is, for Squidward's jellyfish stings. And we also get the trophy with it, the Jellyfish Jam, which is defeat the Jellyfish King. And I don't want to admit it, but I did die to a kids game boss on the first time going. But yeah, we'll ignore that and we'll get the trophy. There ain't no way. I just died on a SpongeBob boss on the first time. Jellyfish Jam. Defeat the Jellyfish King. I admittedly died once, which is a bit embarrassing, but yeah, that's the first main boss down. Golden Spatula, Jellyfishing, complete Squidward's mission in Jellyfish Fields. That wasn't too bad. We then go and get our first collectible trophy, which is Spatula Seeker. Collect 10 golden spatulas.
That's quality crafts.
Yes, there we go. There's the trophy for 10 golden spatulas. Spatula Seeker. Collect 10 golden spatulas. The last character-specific combat challenge is with Sandy, and that's also to defeat 100 enemies. This is done in the downtown Bikini Bottom on the rooftops, and you get this duplication Tron with Thingy-me-bob, which lets you get them all. There we go, Squirrel Smasher. Defeat 100 robots with Sandy. When we originally arrived to the downtown Bikini Bottom, Mrs. Puff gave us this objective of collecting all the wheels, and that also leads us to a golden spatula and a trophy for completing Mrs. Puff's downtown Bikini Bottom mission. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Give me that spatula.
No.
Well, if I...
Alive.
Oh.
There we go, uptown and downtown. Complete Mrs. Puff's mission in downtown Bikini Bottom. Just saying that, I wanted a trophy, and there we go. Sock getter. Find 15 of Patrick's socks. Nice. Next up is Surf's Up, which is finished with the main missions in Goo Lagoon. I believe there's two. One is off Larry, and your objective here is to get this robot off the tower boxes at the very far end of the beach. Which you have to go on top of these watchtowers, lifeguard towers, whatever they are, and shine the lights. It's like a little puzzle. And you need to shine the light at the robot to blow him up. And the next one is from Mrs. Puff, and that's to receive, or rescue even, all the children while floating with balloons, which will also give you a spatula.
Hero?
Give it that spatula. Surf's Up. Finished the main missions in Goo Lagoon. That wasn't too bad. We come up to our next boss fight, which is against Robo Sandy, which leads us to our next two trophies, which is Super Spatula Seeker for getting 25 spatulas, and Sweet Victory, which is to defeat Robo Sandy in the Poseidon. This is an alright boss fight. It wasn't too difficult. Sandy just has a couple of moves, which is just dropping the elbow and extending her arms out, which you have to jump over, and bouncing between the ropes. But yeah, it wasn't too difficult. Super Spatula Seeker. Collect 25 golden spatulas. And Sweet Victory. Defeat Robo Sandy in the Poseidon. Nice. That's pretty fun. The next trophy is an annoying one, and you'll see why. And this is for keeping it rolling. Complete the rolling ball puzzle in the Murmur layer. For this one, you have to take this big metal ball down this obstacle course whilst flipping all the switches to get these obstacles to switch round to collect the ball. And it can be a bit annoying, not at this part necessarily, but at the end, where you have to put it on a balancing board with holes in the ground, and even though you can get it in the right angle, the ball just doesn't want to move all the time and it falls down. But yeah, it took me a couple of attempts, but this is the final attempt, and yeah, this is where I got the trophy, and I was very pleased with it. Yes, keep it rolling. Complete the rolling ball puzzle in Murmur layer. That was really annoying. Because that thing here, you can't control it that well. And it keeps going down the hole. But yes, that's that trophy done.
Oh no. It looks like one of the villains is broken free.
What's that? An evildoer on the loose?
Who is it?
Man Ray? The atomic flounder? The dirty bubble?
No, worse than that. He's your arch enemy. Prawn.
Did someone call? Oh, I thought maybe I was looking at superheroes. But now I
Why is he
see just a
French?
couple of pieces of gnarled driftwood.
This next boss fight is very easy. It's against prawn. I nearly said shrimp then, but he is a shrimp. Or prawn, I don't know. But it's a very easy boss fight. You just wait for the opening in these red panels on the floor, and you use the bubble ball to hit him 3 times, and then you defeat him, which leads us to the trophy Shrimp Catcher for defeating prawn in the Murmur layer. By far the easiest boss fight of the game.
And kindness.
Are you still here?
Shrimp Catcher. Defeat prawn in the Murmur layer. That wasn't too bad, it was pretty fun. This next one is for clearing all the ski slopes in Sand Mountain. You don't have to do the time trials to get this trophy, you just have to individually clear all the mountains. But there is 3 spatulas for per mountain. But yeah, it took some time, but we got it in the end. Life's extreme as you want to make it. Clear all the ski slopes in Sand Mountain. That's pretty. Hit. Rock. Bottom. Finish the main missions of Rock Bottom. Alright. There's another trophy which I didn't realise was behind it, which is the Ultra Spatula Seeker. Get 50 spatulas.
Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help.
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto.
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it.
This next trophy for defeating Robo Patrick is a pretty tedious, but it's easy as well, boss fight. You just have to wait for Patrick to spin out on phase 1 and hit him in the back with SpongeBob. Then in phase 2, you with Sandy, you have to do the same thing again, but it's switched up a little bit. Patrick starts filling the place up with acid, and you have to swing on these swing signs with Sandy to drop these crates on the floor, and when Patrick spins out again, you just jump on the crates to whack him in the back. The last stage is slightly different with SpongeBob. The acid fills the room, and you just use the bubble ball into the back of him. Toxic Terror. Defeat Robo Patrick in the industrial park. Hello, Bikini Bottom. Find all the hidden spatulas in Bikini Bottom. Okay. This next trophy is easy. This is to defeat every type of enemy once, excluding the bosses. Don't worry, it is not missable. You come up against every enemy at least once during your playthrough of the game, and you can't miss this trophy. Robot Encyclopedia. Destroy at least one type of enemy robot. While playing the campaign, bosses don't count. Okay, that's quite good. Mrs. Puff gave us the task of finding all the lost campers in the kelp forest. Some of them pretty annoying spots, but you could get it done whilst just roaming through kelp forest. And that gives us the trophy, Kelp Forest of Fear. Find all lost campers.
Found all of
The people in kelp forest. That should be an achievement. Mrs. Puff.
No problem.
You're not.
Always glad to lend a hand, Mrs. Puff.
I found this.
Wow.
Kelp Forest of Fear. Find all lost campers in Kelp Forest. That wasn't too bad.
All the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Can't.
Ship shape. Including the Flying Dutchman's ship in the Flying Dutchman's graveyard. That wasn't too bad. Our next boss fight is against the Flying Dutchman after he went back on ordeal for the Golden Spatula. His attack patterns are exactly the same for all 3 stages. You wait for him to stop shooting lasers out of his eyes, and whilst he glides past, you just pull him back with Sandy's lasso. It's very easy. There we go, that was easy. Shanghai, I think. Defeat the Flying Dutchman.
Everyone stop fighting. I think I have an idea.
Oh, I've done it! Yes! Right, I didn't actually think I'll get that done. But once we speak to Big Don Larry, we'll get our trophy for getting 75 spatulas, and we can open up the drum bucket. So there we go. Mega Spatula Seeker. Get 75 golden spatulas. The next boss, and the second to last boss, is to defeat the Robo SpongeBob, and it's a very easy first fight against him, I should say. You just have to destroy all these green buttons with the projectile rocket things which SpongeBob has, and it does get pretty annoying because this robot planting likes to get in your way all the time. But yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, SpongeBob versus SpongeBob. Defeat SpongeBob Steel Pants in the Chum Bucket Lab. Last trophies, to defeat the Roboplankton and neutralise SpongeBob Steel Pants' brain. Admittedly, my brain was pretty small on this because I didn't realise you had to fly these rockets through these big, obvious holes to defeat him. But yeah, we got it and finally completed the game. It's time for the cleanups. The small does not rule. Defeat Roboplankton and neutralise SpongeBob Steel Pants' brain. That wasn't too bad. Admittedly, I was a bit baffled on that last part. Right, with the game done and dusted, we've got 27 out of the 33 trophies. And what we have got left is find all the golden spatulas in SpongeBob's dream level. Get 100 gold spatulas, find half a poetry. Patrick's socks, find all his socks, and get the game on 100% completion. So yeah, let's get that done and dusted. Alright, just got the find half of Patrick's socks. I wasn't recording, but I knew that happened. The second I won't record, I'll get the trophy. But there we go. Sleepy time. Find all the golden spatulas in SpongeBob's dream level. Tell you what, after completing the main game, there's two ways of getting 10 spatulas to finish up the 100% spatulas. One is getting all the golden spatulas off Mr. Krabs, which you'll need about 41,000 shiny objects, I think it is. And to get all of Patrick's socks, which is about 80, and that will get you the rest of the 10 spatulas to get you to the 100 spatula trophy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Patrick. He's going to give us our last spatula for that platinum. Here it is. There it is. There we go. Super Ultra Mega Spatula Seeker. And the Platinum Trophy. No, not yet. 100% SpongeBob. Another gold trophy. And it should be the Platinum now. There we go. Neptune Spatula. Get all the other trophies in this game. But yeah, that is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Rehydrated, done. It took me about a week on and off. I've been busy. But yeah, it is done. It's a 2.8 rarity. But yeah, if you did like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and leave in the comments a game to platinum, because I'll be doing the spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, that'll be the next platinum video if I get enough suggestions. So yeah, see you legends later.